Hey everyone, it's North Star. Before the video starts, I want to let you know that the USPS just released some Appalachian Trail related stamps. They look like this. You can get 15 stamps for $10.95 at your local post office. If you'd like to send me a letter with your Appalachian Trail stamp, my P.O. box is in the description below. I decided to go on a little getaway to Crater of Diamonds State Park in Murfreesboro, Arkansas. It's about a 6-hour drive for me. When I first got there, I went to their visitor center and they have a museum where you can see what's been found at the park. Leading up to this, I watched YouTube videos of people who had done surface mining and wet sifting at this state park, so I kind of had an idea of what I needed as far as equipment and how to do the wet sifting. After going through the visitor center, I went back to my car and got my equipment. If you come to Crater of Diamonds State Park, it's $15 to access their minefield, and then once you pay that, you can go down to the rentals. These are some of the diamonds that have previously been found here. It's crazy to think that someone found a 40-carat diamond. As you walk down to the minefield, they have different infographics for you to show you like what you're looking for. Very common to find quartz or calcite. They look kind of like diamonds. In this diamond spotlight, it shows that 11 diamonds were found yesterday. It rained yesterday and it's also going to rain today. For the rental, I wanted to get a box screen set and a Saruka. And so I went with the advanced kit, which is $20 to rent with a deposit, and you get that back at the end of the day when you return your stuff. In the YouTube videos that I watched, they mentioned that it was good to go after it had rained because you can see how there's water going through that drain. So they say to go to these drains and to look for gravel. So you don't necessarily want to be scooping up mud and muck. You're looking for rocky material that you're going to put into your bucket to wet sift. So I'm going along this drain and looking for some gravel pieces. Once you gather up enough material, or you fill as many buckets as you want, you take them to the wash stations, which are basically these pavilions with big long water troughs that you can go and do your wet sifting at. These are the box screens that I rented at the pavilion. So the top one is for your larger gravel type pieces, and then the screen on bottom is for your smaller stuff. And so I watched some YouTube videos that said to shake your boxes left or right, to do that a few times. Your heavier material will get knocked to the center, so you shake or rock your stuff back and forth one way, you rotate it, you shake it back and forth the other way, you do that multiple times.
If they're not clear, they're not diamonds. So don't check out things that are clear.
No, but it could be something else that's not a diamond, a different kind of where that's the blue.
I know. It's okay. So there's no answer.
It's too small to worry about.
I think it's good.
The temperature today was pretty chilly. I'd say high 40s, low 50s. So the water in the wet sifting area was very cold. I just got done doing my first round of the wet sifting and my hands are freezing. I had to take a break. It was getting hard to like pick up little rocks and pieces that I was seeing. So I'm taking a break. I think I'm going to go do some surface mining and maybe get some more gravel. The wind is blowing and it's so cold. I'm gonna put on my rain jacket and I have some hot hands in here. I decided to walk around and look at the surface to see if I could find any diamonds. I had gloves on and hot hands, so instead of wet sifting, I thought this would be a better route until I warmed up. So I'm just scanning the surface, again working in one of those furrows or like a drain, so you can look for the stuff that's been washed away. Diamonds are supposed to be heavy, so in theory they would be left behind. I don't know if this is coming up on camera, but it's green. Okay, so I think I have found a diamond or a really shiny piece of glass. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm so excited! Right there. I'm not sure if this one is a diamond or glass. It's shiny. I'm here where the okie dokie was found. And I feel like that looks like a diamond. Here it is for size comparison. I've decided everything looks like a diamond. It was time for me to take a break, so I took my stuff over to the rock and mineral identification area and they walked me through what I had.
So your calcite are these really milky, brittle ones that you can write with like chalk. They're normally kind of rectangular or squared. You have a little piece of sandstone, and then you have your jasper, which are these really smooth, waxy ones that feel almost polished already. And then your quartz, you can also do the same thing you can with jasper.
I just got some of my diamonds identified. They were quartz and calcite. So quick snack and then back out. A lot of people have showed up since this morning. Over here you can rent these little pins to keep your stuff. This is the more serious people. And then here you have me putting my fortune into an ice cream bucket. It's about 2:30. It just started raining and I'm gonna call it quits. It was super fun. I thought it was awesome that the park offered this cleanup station for when you leave. You can hose off your wagons, your buckets. Came in really handy, especially with the mud today. I am closing out the day at Crater Diamond State Park. I am walking away with some quartz, calcite, and some jasper. I'm at the Little Missouri River Trail. It's in Crater Diamond State Park and it's about 1 mile. when there's a bench in the woods. The rain's starting to pick up. Seems to be following me wherever I go. Looks like this is the end of the accessible route for the sidewalks. It ends with a view of the river. So you could go back on this path, or if you continue, you can see a yellow blaze over there. That'll take you back to the parking lot to do the full loop. The rain has really picked up, so I'm gonna finish up this loop and then I think head back to the Little Shamrock Motel. Originally when I came to Crater of Diamonds State Park, I checked the campground and it was fully booked. I think it's probably close to spring break time for some schools. So I just found the cheapest accommodation and I think I'm like 7 minutes from the state park, so it's not bad at all. I'm back in the car. That was a perfect 1 mile hike for the afternoon. Still kind of dreary, it's rainy. Oh, what's that? You want me to show you my rocks? Okay. These were my potential diamonds. They were determined to be calcite and quartz. I just sorted my rocks. I kind of put them in a Roy G. Biv. I have some red and orange, and then into my cool colors. I found some green ones today, and then the more opaque, like clear ones. I like this one because it's green. Maybe you can tell how green this is next to a different color. These are the ones that I was hoping were diamonds. Thanks for coming along with me at Crater of Diamonds State Park. See you next time.